and welcome to my podcast, to Soul Expansion and Inspiration. My name is Allie O'Shea, and welcome to episode 10. Today, I would like to welcome a very special guest, a wonderful friend of mine called Grainne Ryan. And Grainne is a Reiki Master and a Sikkim Master, and she has a diploma in education and training. She's a past life therapist. She reads angel cards, and currently Grainne is mentoring people who are looking to lose weight. Welcome, Grainne.
Thank you, Allie. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thanks. It's lovely to have you here. So, you said that you have always been aware of someone or something outside of you from a very young age, about the age of 5 or 6, but that it was the death of your father when you were 17 that really made you appreciate that fact. Yeah. And when your father died, you went to Germany for the summer and he appeared to you. So would you like to tell the listeners a little bit about this experience?
Absolutely, yeah. He died very suddenly, so it was a really big shock. And it was the time I was doing my leaving certificate. He literally just dropped me to school one day and then just gone.
Oh,
so it was
man.
a big shock. So my brother lived in Germany, and what I did was, after I sat the leaving cert, which I kind of thought I should do, I went to Germany for the summer. And I'd never been outside Ireland. I was as green as the grass is long. I was only 17. And I had to fly into Dusseldorf, make my way to a train station, get on a train and go to another part of Germany, which was like, oh my God, a real adventure. I was so excited.
Yeah.
So I landed in Dusseldorf and I met this lovely old lady who told me how to get to the train station. And I'm sitting on this train, really thrilled with myself, thinking, oh my God, it was a bit like Bray Station. There's only two tracks. And I think, and I'm fantastic. Here I am on my way to Hanover. It's brilliant. And there was a train on the opposite side of the platform, so I looked across it, and there's my father sitting on the train waving to me, and I went, oh, there's Dad. And I immediately got off the train, and as I'm kind of getting off the train, I said, hold on a sec now, he's dead. Yeah. But the train I'd seen him on was the correct train I should have been on. The one I was on was the express to Luxembourg.
Oh, wow. So,
wow, it was unbelievable. And because people said, oh, you were thinking about him because he was on your mind. He wasn't on my mind. I was so excited with my new adventure.
Yeah.
Well, first time since he died that I wasn't kind of thinking about him. So
that's really amazing. So he was there to help you. He showed up in your time of need, essentially.
Absolutely. And it was just when I saw him, it was so natural that I thought he was really there. Then I had to kind of go, hold on a second.
Double take. Yeah. Have you seen him again since?
I haven't seen him again since, but I'm very aware of him. He's very close to me. And it's because of him, I guess, I kind of pursued my interest in the other side, because I really wanted to get close to him, and I really wanted to know he just couldn't be gone. It didn't make sense to me that his energy and our relationship would just be over. So he really was the force behind it all.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. Yeah. And it's so true. I mean, our loved ones in spirit are always there beside us, you know, watching over us, looking out for us like your father was that day.
Yeah. He also, sometimes when I'm really thinking about him, I'll hear a song on the radio that he's singing, or you know, I know he's giving me signs all the time that he's there.
Yeah, love it. Love the signs from the universe.
Yeah.
You say that you've been inspired by Doris Stokes, Abraham Hicks, Deepak Chopra, John Edward, Betty Shine, and Louise Hay.
Yeah.
Would you like to speak about any of these inspirational people?
Well, the very first book I read about spirit was Doris Stokes. My older sister had Voices in My Ear. And I was quite young at the time. I think it was after Dad really passed. So it was a lovely, natural way she had of communicating her experiences. So it was nothing scary. And it actually kind of made me realize, and I suppose validated a lot of the stuff that I felt. So she was the very first one that I kind of explored on that level. Betty Shine I loved because she really introduced the whole concept to me of mind, of changing your thoughts, of being able to control what happens to you as such. And a lot of her exercises that she does in her book, which is fantastic, I used to do on my way into work on the dart. I'm very accessible, very simple things, because while I was very interested in meditating, I don't like the idea of you have to do 20 minutes a day, you have to do this. I think those kind of hard and fast rules tend to put a lot of people off. It certainly put me off.
Yeah, I mean, you only have to do a couple of minutes, really, you know.
And Betty Shine kind of opened that door for me as well. So like, you know, in the shower in the morning you can do meditation, because you can just bring water, can just kind of drain away all the negativity, and you can bring in positivity. So I liked her really, really much. And of course I loved Louise L. Hay, she was amazing, and still listen to her audios. Just such an inspirational woman, phenomenal.
My friend Tony Doyle actually worked with Louise Hay, so as well as Wayne Dyer. So yeah, they used to call her Grandma, I think.
Really, yes, she was amazing.
Yeah,
yeah, she changed like millions of people's lives. She just, again, very practical, very accessible sort of work. It's not, it's nothing mysterious about it. You just got to change your thoughts one thought at a time.
Exactly. Yeah. And her book, You Can Heal Your Life, is so inspirational for thousands and thousands and thousands of people.
Yeah, I love it. I have there's nice.
You currently help motivate and mentor people to lose weight. Would you like to talk a little bit about that? I know because I'm on your team.
You're great. Yeah, and I think trying to do anything in your life, whether it's lose weight or break a habit or incorporate new ways of being, starts in your mind. Starts with self-esteem. Because our relationship with food very much is about nurturing, and we tend to eat our emotions. So there's a program, and it's a very set program I follow with another wonderful company. I do feel for most people it's about understanding themselves, their relationship with themselves, and realizing that they actually deserve to have either the weight loss that they want, to be able to be in control of food. A lot of times they're outside of control. They don't put themselves first. They're always last on the agenda. So food is a big issue for all of us. We're surrounded by it. You can't give up food. Yeah. So it's I suppose with them, it's giving them back the power to say they're in control of what they eat and what they do. And it's all to do with their thoughts as well. If they believe they can do it, they will do it. And if they believe they can't, they're right there again. They can't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you believe you can, you're right. If you believe you can't, you're right.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to say, but you said it better than I did, Allie. Well done.
I think that was said by Henry Ford.
Yeah. And look at how wonderful he was, what he created.
Yeah, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Yeah, I mean, self-love is so important. I actually have a workshop on self-love that people can do, because, self-love, I think and feel that it's at the basis of everything in our lives, that we really have to love ourselves from the inside out, and it's not just about, skin deep. It's nothing like that. It's about incorporating your mind, your body, and your soul into looking after yourself and, really taking care of you, isn't it?
It is, it's true, and you're right, it's not about the ego. I mean, I know from all of my childhood, hearing about, you can't love others till you love yourself. And I always thought, how can I love myself? Like, I'm not great. But then what I was denying was the spiritual essence of who I am, or the fact that I was part of a greater thing. My ego was taking back control. And I think when you remove the ego and think, yeah, okay, as you say, it's not skin deep. It's not that, I'm good at this or good at that. It's, I'm part of a divine being.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Honor that and respect that.
Yeah, absolutely. We are, absolutely. So you say that you've had some challenges in your life, that you've suffered from low self-esteem in the past, and that as a result of that, you like to reach out to others that feel that they're not good enough, and you coach, and you use Reiki to help people to gain self-confidence, which in turn transforms their life. Would you like to speak to us a little bit about this? And I can say what a fantastic Reiki, even though I'm a Reiki practitioner myself, what a fantastic Reiki practitioner you are, because you really did wonderful stuff for me when I needed healing on my back a few years ago, and I'll never forget it. So you were a fantastic Reiki healer.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you, I appreciate that. It's just, with low self-esteem, a lot of what goes on in our society, particularly when I was growing up and I was raised by the nuns in a boarding school from the age of about 5, it was deemed to be, who do you think you are, saying that you're great. So I suppose it was not that it wasn't beaten out. I mean, it didn't have that kind of negative experience, but we were never encouraged to honour our gifts and honour our talents. And I see that so many people, in fact, it's the people who have the lowest self-esteem generally have the most amount of talents. It's the people who kind of say, oh, look how great I am. Don't generally have so much to offer, in my experience. So it's kind of helping people to understand who they are. And that's where I developed this program called the Know Yourself program. Knowing who you are. Who are you? If I said to you, who are you, Allie? You'd probably say to me, oh, I'm a spiritual healer, I'm at this. That's not who you are, that's what you do. Mm-hmm. So to help people gain their self-esteem and to kind of take back control of their lives, it's thinking like, who am I? What do I have? I mean, who am I exactly, my essence? So it's about understanding my own needs and my needs being met. And we do that through meditation and getting people to go inside and being silent, whether it's 3 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, it's whatever they can do, and understanding that their needs need to be met first. And you know me, it's the analogy. Think of Ryanair flight. If you're on a flight with your children, put your own life belt on first and then attend to your children. So if we're not looking after ourselves, everybody in our life is going to suffer.
That's right.
So that's it. So it's helping them through the Reiki, through meditation, through kind of thinking about their own needs, owning their own stuff. You know, so often we can be in victim role if we're low self-esteem, saying, look, but really, you know, are we in kind of allowing certain behaviors to happen to us? And if we are, then let's own it. Okay? And how can we change it? There's some things in our life that we have control of to change, and there's some things that we don't have. So it's identifying what control do I have and what can I change it, and then very practically putting in place through affirmations and meditations, what can I change first, and then following through on that very practically, and understanding people's busy lives, you know, they work, their mothers, their parents, so doing what they can when they can.
Yeah, as I say, taking baby steps, you know, as long as you keep taking baby steps to do a little bit every day, you know, you're going to get there in the end, but you've got to keep going.
You got to, it's like cleaning your house. You can't clean your whole house at once. As Louise says, you do one room at a time, and eventually the whole house will be cleaned. So it's one part of your life that you can change, practical, and start with babies, like things that you can actually change, where you'll see a good impact.
Yeah.
Because it's impossible for us, if I think I'm no good and I'm no self-esteem, I can't go from that to saying I am beautiful and everybody loves me. I can't go from, it's like going from first gear to fifth. You've got to go up to and feel comfortable with each one and then get there eventually.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant. And so you've devised this program called No, and so just tell everybody, if you would please, the listeners, what they stand for, because each letter stands for something.
So the know yourself is about getting to know yourself. So the K will be stand for being kind to yourself, because we're never our own best friend. We're always everybody else's best friend, but we need to kind of be kind to ourselves and understand that we're doing the best we can do. We're human beings within our limitations. And I said the O at the end is for your needs. Like, are your needs being met? Or do you even know what your needs are? Are you put yourself so far down the pecking order that you really are in victim mode? So understanding your needs is very important. Owning, as I said, your own rubbish and your own humanity, I think it is really, because none of us are perfect. But understand that that's okay. We own this. It doesn't mean we have to beat ourselves up, you know, but we own it. We say, that's fine. I'm allowing this situation to continue. Therefore, I take ownership and I'm going to make a change for it. And then, what do you want from your life? Where do you want to go? What can you do? What can you not do? Doing, I suppose, like an audit of your life. Get literally a sheet of paper, writing down one column, all the stuff that you can control, and on the other column, all that you can't. And what you can't control, you just got to let it go. You got to surrender that. Otherwise, you're beating yourself up. And then working through the items that you can change one by one. It's very empowering. Very empowering.
Brilliant. So you're going to teach this course to people, or you already do?
I have done it before. Actually, when I devised the course a number of years ago, it was actually published in Woman's Own magazine.
Wow.
I was very, very proud of that. And I had 3 clients who came and worked with me from different parts of the country, and they found it to be very, very, very productive. But then my life took a different turn and I got out of it. So I'm looking to reintroduce this with people. Depending if they want to do one-on-one, we can do it online. It very much depends on how people want to work. It can be adaptable. Yeah.
Fantastic. And you also, you do Reiki as well, don't you, from home, isn't it?
I do Reiki from home, but also we can do distant Reiki, which is very, very, very effective as well. So if somebody's in Australia and they need healing, in fact, I have somebody in Australia that I send healing to quite a lot, and I know from feedback that people are actually can feel it. Because energy, time and space are nothing in energy. Energy is flow. We've created our own time and space from man-made constraints, but really, if you raise your vibration and send your thoughts somewhere, it goes there regardless.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. So you could do that over Zoom even, couldn't you?
Exactly, over Zoom. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway,
I've done distance healing for people in America before, so I know how powerful it can be.
Very powerful. It's just, I mean, until you've experienced it, you don't believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a bit of a skeptic before I started doing the Reiki, and we covered that, level 2 Reiki is about distance. And until I actually did it, I didn't really believe, to be honest with you. Part of me was skeptical, but when I felt the actual energy that someone was sending to me, and then I in turn was sending them, it was phenomenal.
Yeah. The thing is, as well, with healing, intention is everything, isn't it? You know, what we intend for that person, for their highest good.
Yeah, and we send it to their higher self. So the higher self can actually decide to accept it or not accept it. Again, it's free will. We're not interfering with anybody's free will, because that's very, very important.
Yeah. So it's always much better when people are open and ready to receive a healing, you know,
Exactly.
rather than coming, isn't it, with a closed mind, thinking, oh, my mum said I should come, you know.
Well, see, I never take refer. Like, if somebody wants to book a healing with me, I take only from the person themselves.
Yeah.
Because they could be coming under pressure, and unless they're ready and open and willing to receive it, and it may not be their time.
Yeah, exactly. It's really important, you know, divine timing as well with everything.
Completely, absolutely, it sure is.
So, where can people reach you then? Where's the best place for them to reach you if they want to get in touch with you to do your program, or to come to you for some coaching, perhaps, or for, you know, for Reiki or your program?
Yeah, I don't have an email address. I'm just setting up my Facebook account, but it's the email is Grainne_Ryan, RYAN, @hotmail.com.
And Grainne is with 2 N's?
2 N's, GRAINNE. That's it.
Fantastic. Wow. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. Is there anything else that you would like to leave the listeners with?
Well, just, I suppose, to tell everybody to do the best that they can do, and not to stop beating themselves up. I really want to help people to live the best life that they can, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're all going to be millionaires. You know, everyone's got to understand what is their best life that they want and move towards it. Because, you know, I see a lot of stuff online saying, oh, live your best life, you know, be a millionaire, you can manifest this, you can manifest that. But I really would love people to have a very practical approach, because sometimes when I see these ads and these promos, I feel inadequate, because I'm not a millionaire and money is not my motivator. My motivator is helping people. So I think everyone's got to understand that what their motivation is and work towards that. Because we're all different. We're all different.
We are, absolutely. That's brilliant advice. Thank you so much, Grainne. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here with us today.
Thanks a million. And thank you for having me and giving me the opportunity to chat with you and all your followers. I really do appreciate that.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. So we'll say namaste.
Namaste.
And goodbye for now, everyone. Thank you, Grainne.
Thank you, Allie. Bye-bye.
Bye.